Everyone and their mothers seem to be releasing games too early for their own good. Will this be the case once again? We'll take the initiative to find out. Dungeon of the Endless has been described as a roguelike tower defense action RPG, and possibly some other labels. This was made by Amplitude Studios, the same company that made the 4X game Endless Space. You can tell by the title that this ties in with that game, but of course it plays out in a vastly different way. Let's take a look. The main element here is the procedurally generated area. You have no idea what's behind the next door, so by default, you can expect a lot of replayability. The heroes you control seem very generic. They're not randomly generated, but 2 of them are randomly assigned to you at the start of the game, and you can hire more of them when you find them. Though they have different weapons, they pretty much do the same thing. When you're exploring the place, there's many different things you can encounter. You can find a group of enemies like usual, you can come across items, resources, merchants, more heroes, or maybe nothing. Every room has a set of modules where you can plant your defenses, and in some cases, a resource module. The way this works is that every time you open a door, you gain more resources like food and industry. It's the exact same resources as in Endless Space, but they're used in a different way. The industry is used for building defenses, and the food is for hiring new heroes and leveling them up. Tech is not in the game yet, but I assume this is used to unlock stuff in the tech tree. The tower defense element comes into play with the way you open doors. The crystal is your lifeblood, and you have to protect it at all costs. If you just open every door near your crystal, you just create multiple paths for the enemy to go through. Instead, it's back to basics with tower defense. Create one path, stack your defenses in a single room, and then explore the place using that room as a hub. You can order your heroes to enter a room, but you can't tell them where to position themselves in the room. You can't devise any sort of formation where the ranged attackers are in the back and the melee or meat shields are in the front. If they're in the room, they fight, and that's it. They don't even have any special abilities, but by the looks of things, that will be implemented in the future release. And this is a big deal, because the gameplay feels very shallow, especially without the skills and without the tech tree. This is really disappointing. The purpose of early access is so people like me can go through the game, test it out, and give feedback on it. But the game is so short and contains so little content, we can't really do this effectively. Everything in the game so far seems to be working. Do they really need us to tell them that? What about the hero abilities? What about the tech tree? These are supposed to be part of the core gameplay, and that's going to change how the game is played when they're implemented. Early access, alpha, beta, whatever. You still need the basics in the game, in a functional state, so we can test it, try to break it, and report our results. Going into the analysis, I believe this will severely affect its presence in the video game market. In a few weeks' time, the game will be more or less dead. There's just not enough gameplay or content to keep anyone interested, and according to a sticky thread on the Steam forums, the developers are taking a break for the holidays, so any updates during this time will be minuscule. If you go through the reviews for the game, everyone is recommending this. The game is fun, it's challenging, it's addictive, but according to their profiles, many of them played it for less than 5 hours. It's that new game syndrome, where you're just really excited about the new game you're playing. It's the best thing ever, and everyone should be playing it. Don't be fooled! I highly doubt they'll be singing the same tune in a few weeks. After a few months, the game will be back on its feet. Probably. I doubt the game will be finished by this time, but the hero abilities and the tech tree should be implemented. There should be more characters in the game, more items, more modules, more levels to go through. Then the real testing begins. By this time, whoever's still playing the game will be reporting on the balance issues, what's overpowered, what's underpowered, what's the go-to build to do, and how do we get rid of it to make the game more diverse. By releasing the game this early, they already used up that initial push for exposure. They're going to have to do it again, but the second time around is usually less effective than the first. They can still grow their community, but they need enough content to keep them around. But then again, more games will be out by this time, and they'll be stealing the spotlight, so I believe the overall success of this game will be very limited. Dungeon of the Endless seems like a game that really shouldn't be out yet. There's many of us out there who really don't mind paying to get involved early, but again, give us something to test. Other companies are able to do this properly, and their games are usually more complex than this. The price is $10. It's not worth it at this time. Like always, we'll follow up on the game in a few months. Thanks for watching.